Okay, as you can see, I'm using my lure setup here, the narrow spoon, the purple narrow spoon, and for just regular casting with that, you just hold your artiller, you have your twitch, you have your lift and drop, you have all that stuff, and those all come just by doing practice. If you cast out and you went, oh shit, my kid just spilled juice, or oh, I gotta pee, whatever, if you hit your X button, it automatically brings you into your speed. It'll bring you in real as fast as you can reel it. You won't catch anything because your bait's going too fast, but it'll get you in here. And it takes a second because I cast out really far. Now, if you want to aim and hit a specific location, see the white circle here? That's where you're going to cast. Now, if you look on the bar that usually goes from blue to yellow, you'll see the white square with the line in the middle. You want to hit it as close to that line as possible. And that's, you hit R2 to get it started, and you hit R2 to cast it. And that's when you're doing the aiming cast. And that's on the lure fishing. Now, I'm not catching anything with this spoon, so I'm going to hit my R1, and it brings up all my baits, or everything that's in my backpack that I can use without having to go back to my backpack. And it takes it a second, and it changes. Now the fun thing, if you hit L1, or not L1, yeah, L1, not L2. I hit the wrong button. It brings up the fishing poles that I have in my rod case. And I do have the full rod case, but I only have 3 rods in there because I took off some equipment just to mess around with some stuff. Now, I want to switch to my float setup, bobber setup, float casting, whatever you want to call it. And there it is. And this is just like when you were in Texas and you went through your tutorial. Down on the D-pad shortens you. Up on the D-pad lengthens you. And just because we're doing demonstration, I'm going to bring this all the way in. Now, that you just hold it like that, hit your R2, and it flops it out pretty close to you. And I've seen questions on Facebook about how to do the long cast with the bobber setup. All you do is you hit your right thumbstick, the R3, and it changes it to the overhand cast. Now say you want to go to a certain spot, like over by these weeds, because that's where some fish are. It's the same thing. You hit your L2, aim your little circle, then you're going to hit R2, and then R2 again when it's close to that little line, and it goes right where I wanted it. That's pretty much everything that so far I've seen questions on. And again, we're in Falcon Lake. I'm sorry I couldn't bring in a fish for you guys, but maybe next time. Have a good one and enjoy your fishing. We'll see you on the river.